Today, we are talking about something many people struggle with when they begin to reduce sugar: sweetness. One of the first questions people ask is, what can I use instead of sugar? And this is where stevia can be a very helpful option. Stevia is not a chemical sweetener. It actually comes from a plant called Stevia rebaudiana, which grows naturally in South America. For hundreds of years, indigenous communities in Paraguay and Brazil have used the leaf of this plant to sweeten drinks and herbal preparations. The leaves themselves are naturally very, very sweet, about 200 to 300 times sweeter than sugar. Yet stevia contains no calories and does not raise blood sugar levels, which is what makes it so unique compared to most sweeteners. One of the biggest advantages of stevia is that it does not spike blood sugar, glucose, or insulin. This makes it a helpful option for people who are trying to stabilize blood sugar, reduce cravings, and support healthy weight management. Stevia can help people transition away from sugar while still enjoying a little sweetness. Stevia has also been studied for potential benefits, including supporting healthy blood sugar and also acting as a gentle tonic for the pancreas. Now, it's very important to understand that stevia is completely different from artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are synthetic compounds designed in laboratories to imitate sweetness without calories. Some of those most common artificial sweeteners are aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and there's also many other names. And these ingredients are commonly found in diet soda, sugar-free drinks, and many diet products. Although they may contain few or no calories, they are not natural food and they behave very differently in the body. There is growing concern amongst many nutrition experts about the long-term effects of artificial sweeteners. And here are some of them. Disrupts the balance of healthy gut bacteria. And we all know that our gut health is crucial for our overall health. Artificial sweetener also may increase brain fog. And this is really caused by the disruption in the gut, because we know that gut and brain are connected. Yes? Increase cravings for sweet food, confuse the body's appetite signal. It maintains dependence on intense sweetness, interfere with metabolic regulation, because your gut microbiome, the trillion of bacteria in your digestive system, plays a major role in metabolism, immunity, digestion, and even mood. Studies suggest that artificial sweetener may negatively impact your microbiome balance. Another important point is that artificial sweeteners keep the brain expecting sugar. This is why some people notice they feel hungrier after consuming diet soda. Diet soda may contain little or no calories, but they still maintain the cycle of intense sweetness. They can make it harder for the body to move away from sugar dependence. There is another important misunderstanding when people reduce sugar. Many assume that because something is natural, it must automatically be healthy. For example, we have honey, maple syrup, agave syrup, coconut sugar, or date syrup. These are all natural sweeteners. However, they are still forms of sugar. That means they raise blood sugar, stimulate insulin, and add calories. While they may contain a small amount of mineral, they still affect metabolism in a similar way to regular sugar. So, although they can be enjoyed occasionally, they are not the same as stevia when it comes to blood sugar stability. Why stevia is the better choice for blood sugar control? Stevia provides sweetness without raising blood glucose level and without adding calories. This makes it a useful tool when reducing sugar and stabilizing metabolism. You can add stevia to coffee, tea, smoothie, or any recipe that's asking for sugar. The goal is not to make everything extremely sweet again. Over time, your taste buds begin to adjust and food naturally starts tasting sweeter. That is actually a sign that your body is becoming less dependent on sugar. So today's simple habit is this. If you want a little sweetness, choose natural stevia instead of sugar or artificial sweeteners. And slowly allow your palate to adjust to less sweetness overall. You are not just changing what you eat, you are retraining your taste buds and supporting your metabolism. Keep stacking these habits. You're building something stable one day at a time.